Alright, so I decided to make another one of these videos because last time I made a tips and trick video, it didn't really get that many views. I didn't get clout, I didn't get famous. It's really sad, I know. But I just wanted to make another one of these because first of all, it's fun, and second of all, I don't know, it's fun. But anyways, it's just gonna be a few basic tips and tricks you can just learn if you're kind of new to the game. And also I'm trying a new style of making videos because this is all pre-recorded. Look at my guy here. I'm not controlling him. He's attacking and doing stuff, but that's not me. So anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, so my first tip is gonna be conserve stamina, because if you're in the middle of a fight with a Dragon Slayer who can 2-hit you, or just any 2-hit weapon in general, and you run out of stamina and they are right next to you, you are kind of screwed. And sure, you can parry, but that's not as reliable as dodging, so I would always say, as a rule of thumb, keep your stamina above 50%, roughly, because that's what I do. Because if you have 50% stamina at all times, or above, if someone tries to attack you, you should still have enough to roll out of the way, slide out of the way, just get out of the way in general. And this will also leave open opportunities to attack people. If you have stamina, you can run at people, you can rush at people, you can, it's a good tip, okay? Just do it, okay? Just conserve your stamina and you'll be fine. Alright, so my next tip is going to be practice your movement. So movement is a really big feature in this game. If you couldn't tell from the last tip, which was also about movement. Most of these are about movement, sorry. That's 3 out of 5, but anyway. Movement in this game is very essential, obviously. So you want to practice maybe in a private server, or if you can't afford one, just in small servers in general, or just even any servers at all. Practice rolling, sliding, just different techniques for faking people out, dodging. Another additional tip for movement is jump a lot, because that will not only reduce your chance of getting hit by an arrow or getting hit by a random attack, but it also doesn't take any stamina, and it also doubles as faking people out. And I said this in my last tips and tricks video, but I'm saying it again because it's true. You want to jump a lot, and so just I don't know, just practice your movement, and you'll also be okay, if you can master stamina and movement, you're who's gonna touch you, honestly, bro? Just dodge. Alright, my third trick is gonna be flick your weapon when you're attacking someone. This only applies to melee weapons. If you're using ranged, this doesn't really matter to you, ignore this tip. But most people who play this game are heavy weapons users. And so, if you use a heavy weapon, it could be any heavy weapon at all. It doesn't apply to just one, it doesn't apply to just Dragon Slayer, just any heavy weapon. Flick when you're attacking people. There is a reason for this. You spin around, blade goes spinny spin, and it hit more people. It's enormous logic. It's like a hitbox extender, but it's not a hitbox extender. You're not hacking. You just spin and you hit more people. This works exceptionally well in groups of people. If there's a big group of people, you can just jump in, attack, and spin, and they're all kind of screwed unless one of them parries. And even on one-on-one fights, even in one-on-one situations, if you're just fighting one guy in a 1v1, this is useful, because sometimes they'll try to jump out of the way. If they jump behind you and you spin, you'll be able to reach behind you and you'll hit them. So yeah, this is just a very good tip just in general. Alright, tip number 4, look at the controls. And this might seem extremely obvious, but you have no idea how many people they didn't know a certain control existed until they were level 60. So first thing I would do if you are new to the game is just go to the main menu and look at the controls. Get used to them, just read through them and memorize them, because sometimes it's just someone doesn't know how to sidekick. That's a very useful thing. If someone's parried and they're stunned, you can Q to sidekick them, and a lot of people don't know that. So there's a lot of useful things in the controls menu that I would just recommend checking out, and yeah, just look at the controls menu. Alright, for this next tip, I will admit I did kind of rip off Elemental here, but use Bow Staff. I did rip off Elemental because this tip is it's good, and I didn't do it, and I didn't realize how good Bow Staff was as a weapon until I wasn't a new player anymore, right? So Bow Staff, if you don't know, is the first weapon you get. It's completely free, and it is actually incredibly good for fighting. You can easily take down someone with a Dragon Slayer if you get skilled enough at it. So, knowing how to use bow staff is generally a good thing in general, right? So, I'm not very good at it, as you can see in that clip right there. I just died, and being good at bow staff just really helps you practice with fast cooldown weapons. This is it's basically a light weapon, and just so many people use it, and I would recommend using it until you get like a Dragon Slayer or I don't know, like any other cool weapon you might want to use or main in this game. So yeah, just try to practice with bow staff if you are using heavy weapons. It's a really good weapon. Alright, I already did 5 tips, but this is a bonus. If you're new to the game, you just started playing, I would not mess with bow users, and I would also not run at people and hold M1. That is a very bad idea, because most of the time it would get you killed. But in this clip right here, I absolutely dominate for some reason. I just crap on these people. I don't know why. I was just holding M1 and running at them, but it worked. That's just a rare circumstance, okay? This will not work most of the time. Like, yeah, I just parried that guy. But if you're new, just don't run at people and hold M1. That is like a death wish. You will get killed and you will regret it later, because your KDR will go down. It will just drop a lot if you die a lot early on in the game. So if you don't really care about like KDR and you're just playing this for fun, you don't really like care, like, okay, I mean, I guess if you're having fun, go for it. But like, if you want to improve at the game, don't do this. It's not the best idea. Alright, that's about it for this video. Like and subscribe, I guess, because I saw someone else who made a video about how the first time they ever told someone to subscribe on their channel, like their viewers, that was their most subscribed video. So I don't normally tell people to subscribe because it's up to you, but like, I mean, if it gets me subscribers, go down there and subscribe, please. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.